Hi friends, how are you? Hope all of you fine. In the previous session is how to solve the problems related to trains. So today also we continue the same session, and today we see another 5 to 6 more questions, problems of the train related problems which will be easier for you. Today's session, the first question is two trains are moving in opposite direction at 60 km per hour and 90 km per hour. Their lengths are 1.1 km and 0.9 km respectively. The time taken by the slower train to cross the faster train in seconds. This is the question. Just assume this is a train having the length of 1.1 km and moving at the rate of 60 km per hour, and another train having length of 0.9 km moving at the rate of 90 km per hour. So both are moving in the opposite direction. The question is how long the time taken to cross each other. This is the actual question, but they have given in a small twist. They ask for the time taken by the slower train to cross the faster train. So there is no slower train faster train concept here. So here the concept is the time taken by the train to cross each other. This is the actual question. Okay, here the length of the train once equal to 1.1 kilometer. So we have to convert this kilometer into meter. So we have to multiply 8,000. So we get 1,100 meter. Whereas the length of the train 2 is equal to 0.9 kilometer, which is equal to 0.9 into 1000 equal to 900 meter. So the total length is equal to 2000 meter. Okay, so the relative speed. So both are moving in the opposite direction. So the relative speed is equal to 60 plus 90, which is equal to 150 kilometer per hour. Okay, if we convert this kilometer per hour into meter per second, so we have to multiply by 1000 and divide by 3600. Okay, this is the 150 meter, and the per hour means 1 hour. So if we convert this meter into kilometer into meter, we have to multiply by 1000 and 1 hour, which is equal to 3600. So if we cancel these one, we get cancel and cancel, we get 1500 divided by 36 meter per seconds. Okay, so we know the formula for time taken is equal to distance divided by speed. Here the distance equal to 2000 meter and the speed is equal to 1500 divided by 36 meter per second. We cancel this meter, we get the seconds. So the final answer is equal to 2000 into this 36 goes to numerator and this is 1500. So if you cancel this one, 3500 and 4500, here 12. So 4 into 12, which is equal to 48 seconds. This is the answer, 48 seconds. Okay, so let's see the next question. A train 125 meter long passes a man running at 5 km per hour in the same direction in which the train is going in 10 seconds. The speed of the train is, this is the question. Let's assume this is a train moving in this direction at the rate of, we have to find the speed of the train. Okay, the length of the train is equal to 125 meter and a man moving at the rate of 5 km per hour in the direction of train. What is the speed of the train? This is the question. So we don't know the speed of the train, just assume the speed of the train is equal to speed of train equal to x kilometer per hour. Here the two speeds, train speed and man speed. So we have to find the relative speed. So relative speed is equal to, both are moving in the same direction. So the relative speed is equal to higher the difference of the two speed, means difference of the two speeds means train speed and man speed. Here we assume the train speed is higher, so x minus 5 kilometer per hour. Here the distance equal to, or length of the train is equal to 125 meter. So we have to, so the answers are in the kilometer per hour. So we have to convert this meter into kilometer. If we convert this 125 meter into kilometer means 125 divided by 1000 kilometer. And the time taken by the train to cross the man is equal to time taken t is equal to 10 seconds. So the answers are given in the kilometer per hour. So we have to convert this second into hour. So 10 seconds. If we convert this seconds into hour, we have to divide the 3600. So this is the hour. We got the kilometer and seconds. We know the formula for speed is equal to distance divided by time. Here the speed is equal to x minus 5 and the distance equal to 125 divided by 1000 and the time taken is equal to 10 divided by 3600. This 3600 goes to the numerator and the answer is equal to x minus 5 equal to 125 divided by 1000 into 3600 divided by 10. So we cancel this 0, and here also here 425 here 525. So 14 here 94. So 5 into 9 is equal to 45. X minus 5 is equal to 45. X equal to 45 plus 5 which is equal to 50 km per hour. This is the answer for this question. So the next question is, a train 110 meter long passes a man running at 6 km per hour in the direction opposite to that of the train in 6 seconds. The speed of the train is, you just assume this is a train having length of 110 meter and a man is running at the rate of 6 km per hour opposite to that of the train. So the train is moving in this direction, the man moving in the opposite direction. So here we have to find the speed of the train. So assume the speed of the train is equal to x km per hour and the relative speed is equal to, both are moving in the opposite direction. So we have to add the both speed, x plus 6 km per hour and the length of the train is equal to, 110 meter. So our answers are given in kilometer per hour. So we have to convert this meter into kilometer. So we have to divide this meter divided by 1000, so we get kilometer. And the time taken by the train to cross the man is equal to 6 seconds. So we have to convert these seconds into hour. So if you convert these seconds into hour, we have to divide these seconds by 3600. So we get hour. So we know the formula for speed is equal to distance divided by time. Here the speed is equal to x plus 6 and the distance equal to 110 divided by 1000 and the time equal to 6 divided by 3600. So this 3600 goes to the numerator by reciprocally. So the answer is equal to x plus 6 equal to 110 divided by 1000 into 3600 divided by 6. So if you cancel this one and cancel this one too. So here 1 6 or 6 6. So 11 into 6 equal to 66. X plus 6 equal to 66 and x equal to 72 km per hour. This is the speed of the train. So the next question is, two trains of equal length are running on parallel lines in the same direction at 46 km per hour and 36 km per hour. The faster train passes the slower train in 36 seconds. The length of the each train. This is the question. Okay, so just assume this is the train. We don't know the length of the train. We just assume x is the length of the first train and the same length is equal to second train. So x is the second train also, same length, and first train moving at the rate of 46 km per hour and the second train moving at the rate of 36 km per hour. Here the relative speed is equal to, difference of the two speeds, 46 minus 36, which is equal to 10 km per hour, which is equal to 10 into 1000 divided by 1 into 3600 meter per second. If you cancel this one, we get 100 divided by 36 meter per second. This is the speed, and the distance equal to length of the train 1 plus length of the train 2. We don't know the length of the train. We already assumed the length of the first train is equal to x and the length of the second train also the same length both are, so length is equal to 2x meters. And the time taken by the train, faster train to cross the slower train is equal to 36 seconds. We know the formula for distance equal to speed into time. Here the distance equal to 2x and the speed is equal to 100 divided by 36 and the time is equal to 36. If you cancel this one, we get 2x equal to 100 and the x equal to 50 meter. This is the answer for this question. Yeah, 270 meter long train running at the speed of 120 km per hour crosses the another train running in opposite direction at the speed of 80 km per hour in 9 seconds. What is the length of the other train? This is the question. So just assume this is the train 1 which is having 270 meter length moving at the rate of 120 km per hour, and there is another train having length of x meter. We don't know the length of the other train, we have to find the length of the other train moving at the rate of 80 km per hour in the opposite direction. Time taken by the train to cross each other is equal to 9 seconds. Here the relative speed is equal to both speeds. We have to add both the speeds, 120 plus 80, which is equal to 200 km per hour. So if we convert this kilometer per hour into meter per seconds, 200 into 1000 divided by 1 into 3600. So cancel these two and we finally get 2000 divided by 36 meter per second. This is the speed, and the distance equal to length of the train 1 plus length of the train 2. Length of the train 1 is equal to 270 and length of the train 2 is equal to x meter. Time is equal to 9 seconds. We know the formula, distance equal to speed into time. So the distance 270 plus x equal to speed 2000 divided by 36, and the time taken by the train to cross each other is equal to 9 seconds. So 19 here, 4914 is 500. So 270 plus x equal to 500, then x equal to 500 minus 270, x equal to 230 meter. This is the answer for this question. So the next question is, two trains are running in opposite direction with the same speed. If the length of each train is 120 meters, they cross each other in 12 seconds. Then the speed of the train, this is the question. So just assume this is the train 1 and this is the train 2. Both are moving in the opposite direction. Both are having the same length, 120 meter, and both are moving at the rate of same speed. We just assume x km per hour and x km per hour. Okay. So the time taken by both the train to cross each other is equal to, time is equal to 12 seconds, and the relative speed is equal to summation of both the train speeds. Here the train speed 1 is equal to x and another train speed is equal to x. So we got 2x km per hour. If we convert this kilometer per hour into meter per second, so we multiply this 2x into 1000 divided by 1 hour, it is equal to 1 into 3600 seconds. So if we cancel this 2 and here 18, so we get 10 divided by 18 meter per second. This is the speed, and the length of the train's distance equal to L1 plus L2 is equal to 120 plus 120, which is equal to 240 meter. And we know the formula for speed is equal to distance divided by time. Here the speed is equal to 10x divided by 18, and the distance equal to 240 and the time is equal to 12. The answer is 10x divided by 18 equal to 240 divided by 12. Here 2 times, so 10x equal to cross multiply 8, 12 into 2 is equal to 360, cancel 60 this 0, and x equal to 36 km per hour. This is the speed of the train. So friends, so today we complete this session. So still one more session is pending. So if you complete the another session, you will thoroughly get the knowledge of the trains related problem. Okay, so just wait for the another video in the next session. Thank you very much.